3 extremely important notes on self-care for heart failure in the elderly. How are you really feeling today? Hello there, my dear friend. Let me start by asking you a simple but important question. How are you really feeling today? Not the polite answer, not the automatic "I'm fine," but truly, from your chest to your breath, from your energy levels to your sleep, how is your heart doing? If you're over 50, chances are you've been through more than most people realize. You've loved deeply, you've carried burdens for your family, you've worked hard, given much, and perhaps you've put your own well-being last on the list. And now, perhaps you feel it. A tiredness that doesn't go away with rest. A shortness of breath when you climb the stairs. Swelling in the ankles. A tightness in the chest that's not quite pain, but not quite normal either. Maybe your doctor said it quietly. You have heart failure. That phrase alone sounds frightening. Heart failure. Like something has broken beyond repair. But let me assure you of something, and please hold on to these words. Heart failure does not mean your heart has given up. It means your heart needs help. And you, yes, you, can be that help. I'm not here today to scare you. I'm here to empower you. Because even though heart failure is serious, many people live long, meaningful, joyful lives by making just a few critical changes. Changes that are not about perfection, but about progress. Not about medicine alone, but about love, care, and consistency. So in this video, I want to gently walk with you through 3 extremely important notes on self-care, specifically for those living with heart failure in their golden years. Not technical terms, not complicated routines, but practical, compassionate, life-giving insights that can help you feel stronger, breathe easier, and regain control over your health. You see, you're not alone in this. Not now, not ever. And you're not just a patient. We see you as a whole person, a father, a mother, a grandparent, a friend, a soul still needed in this world. So take a deep breath. Put your hand gently on your chest, and let's begin this journey together, to understand your heart, to protect it, and to help it beat strong for many more beautiful days to come. 1. Monitor more than just your pulse. Track the hidden signs. Let me tell you something that most heart patients learn the hard way. It's not the dramatic symptoms that often matter most. It's the quiet ones. When people think about heart problems, they imagine the big moments: chest pain, a heart attack, passing out. But heart failure rarely shouts. It whispers. It starts with a little swelling in the ankles that you think is just old age. A few extra pounds overnight that you blame on dinner. Or breathing just a little heavier when you lie down, but only when you lie down. Do you know what these small signs are? They are your heart trying to talk to you. You see, when the heart weakens, it still fights. It tries to keep the blood moving, even if it has to work double time. But when fluid builds up in your body, in your lungs, legs, or belly, your body starts sending clues. Let me share the story of Mr. Charles, a 72-year-old retired teacher. He came into my clinic looking healthy enough. But he said, "Doc, I haven't been able to wear my favorite shoes. They're just tight now, and I've gained 5 pounds in 3 days, but I haven't eaten more." That, my friend, was heart failure speaking, through shoes that didn't fit and a scale that was trying to help. We taught him how to weigh himself every morning, before breakfast, wearing the same clothes, after using the restroom. We gave him a little notebook and told him, "If you gain more than 2 pounds overnight or 5 pounds in a week, call us." We asked him to check his ankles for swelling and to notice if he needed more pillows to sleep comfortably. Because when the heart struggles, fluid doesn't always go where it should. It pools, it weighs you down, and it makes breathing harder when you lie flat. It's not glamorous, it's not high-tech, but this kind of daily awareness can prevent an emergency room visit, or worse. So here's what I want you to do. Get a simple digital scale and start tracking your weight daily. Pay attention to your shoes, your rings, your breathing. Write it down. And most importantly, don't ignore changes. Your body is wise, your heart is wise, and when it speaks, you have the power to listen before things get out of control. Because loving yourself means catching problems before they break you down. And you can. Let's take care of your heart one quiet sign at a time. 2. Your plate is your medicine. Eat for a stronger heart. Let's move from the scale to the table, because what you eat each day is more powerful than many pills you take. Yes, I know. Changing what we eat isn't easy. Food is culture, it's love, it's memory. You remember the aroma of your favorite dishes, your mother's soup, the Sunday roast, the buttery rice, the salty broth. And now you're hearing people say, cut back on salt. No fried foods. Eat bland. It feels like they're not just taking away flavor, they're taking away joy. But let me offer you a new perspective. What if food wasn't punishment but power? Let me tell you about Ms. Eliza. She's 76, she's got heart failure, arthritis, and she's a fantastic cook. When I first met her, she said, I'd rather die with a plate of seasoned ribs than live on lettuce. Fair. But then she paused, because her youngest granddaughter had just started school. And Eliza said, with tears in her eyes, I want to be there when she graduates high school. I just want to stay longer. So we made a deal. She learned how to season with herbs instead of salt, garlic, rosemary, lemon, even cinnamon. She learned to use olive oil instead of butter, steam instead of fry. And she found low-sodium soy sauce that still gave her stir-fry the kick she craved. She started eating more vegetables, cutting back on red meat, and drinking more water to flush out sodium. And guess what? Her swelling reduced, her energy returned, her lab results improved. And yes, she's still cooking, just smarter. This isn't about giving up flavor. It's about giving your heart what it needs to keep beating strong. If you're dealing with heart failure, here's what your plate should focus on. Low sodium. Aim for less than 2,000 mg per day. That means checking labels and cooking at home. More potassium, found in bananas, sweet potatoes, spinach. It helps balance out sodium. Healthy fats, like those in nuts, avocados, and fish. Smaller meals more often, so your heart doesn't have to work hard after big meals. Water, but with guidance. Some heart failure patients need fluid restriction, so talk to your doctor. Food can be your best ally, or your silent enemy. So eat to celebrate life. Eat to stay strong. Eat for the grandkids. Eat for the sunrise. Eat for the stories still waiting to be written in your life. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be intentional. And I promise, your heart will thank you for every bite. 3. Don't sit in silence. Move gently, speak loudly, ask boldly. You've heard it before, haven't you? The doctor says, you need to rest, and you take it to heart. After all, you've worked hard all your life. You've earned the right to take it easy. But here's the truth that many people miss. Resting doesn't always mean sitting still. In fact, for those living with heart failure, too much rest can actually make things worse. Let's take a moment to talk about movement. You see, when the heart isn't functioning as it should, the body has to work a little harder to circulate blood and fluid. If you stay too still, those fluids can pool in your legs, your belly, and even your lungs, causing discomfort and worsening your symptoms. But when you get moving, even just a little, it can make a world of difference. I want to share a story with you about Mr. James, a 70-year-old man who came to me with severe heart failure. When I first met him, he could hardly walk across the room without feeling winded. He was tired, his legs were swollen, and he felt defeated. He looked at me and said, "Doc, I've spent my whole life working, and now you want me to exercise? I can't even get out of bed some days." But I saw something in Mr. James that he didn't see in himself, a fighter. So I told him, "James, let's start with small steps. Not to exhaust you, but to bring life back into your body." We started with a 10-minute walk each morning. He didn't have to run a marathon, just a slow, steady walk around his house or down the block. Then, we added some gentle stretching. Yoga. Anything that got his body moving, however small. At first, he felt frustrated. This isn't helping. But one day, after a few weeks, he called me up, excited. "Doc, I walked to the store today. I didn't need to stop and rest." You see, movement isn't about rushing to get better. It's about showing up for yourself, step by step. And those small steps, the act of moving, give the heart the help it needs to pump blood, to circulate fluid, and to keep you strong. So here's what I want you to do. Start with gentle movements, walking, stretching, maybe some light yoga or Tai Chi. 10-15 minutes a day to start. Gradually increase, but don't overdo it. Listen to your body. If you feel tired, rest. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't. But here's the other important piece of this. Speak up. Don't just rest in silence when something doesn't feel right. Speak boldly, whether it's to your doctor, your loved ones, or yourself. "I don't feel right. I need help. This is too much for me." Your voice is powerful, and asking for help is not weakness, it's strength. Don't suffer in silence. Whether it's adjusting your medications, modifying your exercises, or simply talking about how you feel, your heart will thank you for each word. And finally, ask boldly. Ask for the support you need. Ask for modifications in your care plan. Ask for a second opinion if necessary. Your life matters, and your health is worth fighting for. It's not just about moving your body. It's about moving your life forward, one day at a time. Your heart needs movement, but it also needs your voice, to speak up, to get the help you need, and to stay engaged with your health. The more you move, the more you'll be able to move in the world, whether it's walking to the store, playing with your grandkids, or simply walking down the hallway. Movement isn't just physical, it's emotional, spiritual, and mental. It's about showing up for yourself every single day, and if you need help, ask for it. Your heart deserves that. You deserve that. Conclusion. Your heart has carried you far. Let it carry you further. As we come to the end of this video, I want you to take a moment, just for yourself, and think about the journey your heart has taken. You've been through so much already. Life's ups and downs, its victories and challenges. Your heart has carried you through every single one of those moments, without fail. It has loved, it has fought, and it has kept you alive. But now, it's your turn to carry it. It's your turn to listen when it whispers. It's your turn to nourish it with good food and kind thoughts. And it's your turn to move, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually, towards a healthier, fuller life. I know it's not always easy. I know you've had to sacrifice for others, and maybe you've neglected your own heart in the process. But I want to tell you something, and I want you to hold on to this. You are worth taking care of. You are worth the time, the effort, and the small changes that can bring you back to the life you want to live. It's never too late to start. And remember, self-care isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about making one small change each day and trusting that these small steps will lead to a stronger, healthier, and more joyful you. So here's a gentle reminder of what we talked about today. Track your body's whispers, the subtle signs that tell you something isn't quite right. Eat for your heart, with foods that nourish and energize, not deplete. Move, speak, and ask boldly. Don't let silence hold you back from a life full of vitality. You deserve to feel good, you deserve to feel strong, and most importantly, you deserve to live a life that's full of purpose, connection, and love. If you found value in this video and you feel ready to start taking action, I'd love for you to hit that like button, to show yourself some love for making the decision to put your heart first. And if you want to stay connected and continue learning more about taking care of your body, subscribe to this channel, because your health journey is just beginning, and I'll be here, cheering you on every step of the way. Remember, your heart hasn't given up on you. and now it's time for you to give back to it. Take care of it, and it will carry you through many more beautiful moments ahead. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. And I believe in you.